Hey everybody, Brian here with Bait Watch Fishing. Got my buddy Dan here.
How you doing, guys?
So we got some trigger fish sitting right here that we're getting ready to fillet up. We're going to do a clean and cook for you. So if you guys didn't get to see the episode with me and Sean out there or doing the temu ultralight fishing in the ocean, go back and check that out. But Dan is the chef expert here, and he's going to help us fillet these up. And
no pressure at all.
Yep. Show us some tasty options for getting these guys cooked up.
So should we show them the obligatory why it's a trigger fish, Brian?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So you're going to see this in every single video where a trigger fish is featured. This little fin right here, you can push on it till it breaks, but it's not going down until you pull the trigger. And now it's going to go right down. So that, my friends, is why this is a trigger fish.
All right, Dan, so what knives are you working with here?
So my personal favorite is this Dexter Outdoors. It's called a Dextreme. This is an 8-inch semi-stiff. What's nice about this, you can see on the edge here, the upper part of the blade has almost a tiger tooth style, and then the bottom part's nice and smooth. So with a fish like a trigger, this skin is like leather. And so you want something that's going to break through there without completely dulling your knives. And there's a couple ways you can do that if you don't have one like this. I'll show you how to cut through if you do have something like this, and then we'll show you how to cut through if you don't have one of those saw blade style knives.
Sounds good.
So the first thing we want to do is you can feel on the head right about where the meat ends, which is going to become right about here. All right, so we're going to start our cut there, and we're going to cut right on through. We're going to come down towards this fin, and like I said, you can see that's some very tough skin. We're going to come right down here towards the belly. All right, once we have them free there, we're going to come in top, go right along that spine. You're just going to outline them a little bit here, right along the spine on top. And you'll feel the tip of your knife going in there. It's a lot easier once you break through. It's a lot simpler to get down there. And we're going to poke through the tail, come out nice and clean there. So now the idea, of course, just like any other fish, you want to run right down the rib line as best as you can. You want to hear that tink, tink, tink as you're going. So we're going to keep working it like that. We'll keep peeling this up as we're going. They have a pretty pronounced backbone, so you want to get to that backbone as best you can. And then once you get to that, now you're going to flip and you're going to go over top of the backbone. This way you can get the meat on the other side of the ribs, or the other side of the skeletal structure rather. And you'll keep working till you come out to there. Now, one thing about these guys, they got some pin bones. They got some pretty good pin bones right in here, so you're going to have to break through them. You can just kind of take your knife blade, cut a little, and pop up a little bit, and you'll see how that's coming off like that. Once you get to that point, you're just going to go ahead, clean up that cut, take that fillet right off.
Beautiful.
So there you have it. You can see we're right along our skeletal structure right there.
Looks clean, man.
Looks beautiful. So of course, when you want to skin these, you always want to start at the tail. I like to make a little inverse cut, flaps the skin up just a little bit and the meat up. And then you're going to just take your knife and run right along that skin. Fortunately, this skin is so thick, and I'll show you here in a minute, that it's no effort to just slide right along there and you get that beautiful fillet. But look at that skin. It looks like a football.
Yep.
So we're going to just go ahead and clean this up a little bit. They have some pin bones, again, just like we saw. So you're going to feel for the pins in here. You know, take your knife and just go down one side, so you can feel those things coming out of there. Clean that up a little bit. Now you can come down over here and take those clean off. There's nothing wrong with this. If you want to get rid of this little bit of belly trim, you can. Completely edible, but it just pretties up a little bit once you're ready, done of it. And there you go. There's your fillet ready to go.
Nice.
Donate these to the local animals. Make the seagulls happy.
The turtles were sitting there waiting also.
Turtles waiting on it. Now you just go ahead and keep working on the rest of them. All right. So there you have it. That's one fish completely done. You can see sunshine through there. Left a little love on there, but overall, that's one fish ready to yum on. We're going to go ahead and skin it quick. Just like that. Again, we're going to find that line of pin bones right in here, and we're going to go ahead and just work alongside of them to get those out of there. So take it from there. You can feel with your fingers, make sure you got them all out, and just come over here on the other side and get those bad boys out of there. And there you have it, completely boneless, ready to go. Beautiful fillet, ready to rock.
Awesome, man.
We're gonna get the rest of these done up, and then we'll see you guys in the kitchen for some crazy ideas.
Yes, sir. Eat the turtle.
There you go. So I told you, if you didn't have one of the nasty blue bladed knives like this, you can do it with a standard fillet knife with just the sharp side. So what you're gonna do on the back side of these fish, right here behind the pec fin, you can feel with your finger there's a soft spot. What you want to do is poke the tip of your knife in there, and then just work the tip back up to the head along the bone, just like we did with the saw blade, but we're going to do it with the actual tip of the knife this time. And once you're in that skin, it's a lot easier to cut. So we're going to come over here, we're going to do the same thing. Take our tip and just cut right down the same line we had on the other side. Alright, so now that we have that, we can go in by the head, and it works the exact same way. We're just going to trace down along that skeletal structure, down to the tail, come out, and you're just going to keep working yourself along the skeleton of the fish.
Beautiful. Definitely looks like it's a lot easier with the serrated side.
Serrated side makes life a lot easier, absolutely. Yeah. So you want to just lift that meat, make sure you're getting as close down into that backbone as you can. And once you hit the backbone, go over top of it. So you don't want to miss anything on that other side, and you're just going to come out the bottom of the fish if you're oriented this way. And then of course, once you come up in here, you got those pin bones. You're going to break through those, come up and out, and just like that, you got your fillet ready to go.
Awesome, man.
You can see this triggerfish meat is unbelievable. It's delicious. There's so many ways you can prepare this. We're going to do something fun with it in the kitchen, but this is fantastic stuff. Makes perfect sandwich size, as you can see. You can use it for stuffing if you want to make some crab mixture for in between. We'll figure out what we're going to do later, and we'll play with it from there.
There you go. Good job, buddy. Possibly some green gulp in the stomach there?
Possibly. Possibly. Definitely.
So yeah, apparently the triggerfish like the, was it nuclear chicken?
Nuclear chicken.
Is a triggerfish favorite, apparently.
Nuclear chicken for the win.
We got a nice stack of fillets here. Nice stack of carcasses here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your hard work.
Next comes the fun part, cooking and eating.
We'll see you guys in the kitchen.